The Redcoats are coming.
battle hymn soloist was Nick Barkovich from Augusta. How about a hand for Nick? The University of Georgia is very proud to present the Redcoat Band. Tonight, the Redcoats' performance will include its first halftime show of the 2019 season, a sneak peek at the show set to premiere this Saturday versus Notre Dame, and several other UGA and popular favorites. Like many Redcoat and UGA traditions, the piece you just heard came from a student in the Redcoat Band. Jeff Simmons composed the battle hymn as an undergraduate in 1987 using the melody of the UGA school song Glory as its source. It's since been the centerpiece of the Redcoat Band repertoire. The next piece, written by longtime Redcoat Band director Roger Dance, is also based on Glory, but in a completely different style, featuring solos by Hunter Mills, Annabeth Hatfield, Markel Hardy, and Paul DeSico. Here is Glory, Glory Dixieland. Of course, not everything the Redcoats do is traditional. The band performs a broad repertoire of music in a variety of styles, especially when helping keep fans involved at Sanford Stadium. Next is an example arranged by Redcoat Band alumnus and staff arranger Tom Wallace, and available through Arrangers Publishing Company. This is Jonas Brothers, Sucker. halftime shows, they'll perform one last piece, which is now the accompaniment for yet another tradition created by Redcoat Band students. Then Redcoats Kenneth Hubbard and Grayzan Sepe wanted to send 2015 seniors out with a memorable finale, so they encouraged friends on social media to light their phone flashlights during a late season fourth quarter break. Today, that tradition is known as Light Up Sanford. But tonight, let's light up Cedar with Krypton and the Redcoat Band. Get your phones out. As the Redcoats move to their first halftime show, the band would like to congratulate the Northeast Georgia Marching Exhibition Bands on their performances this evening. We're honored to share the field with you. We'd like to thank Cedar Shoals Athletic Director of Bands and Redcoat alumna, Dr. Zandra Bell McCroy, Principal Derek Maxwell, and all members of the Cedar Shoals community who helped make this evening possible. The band also thanks the Kappa Mu chapter of Kappa Kappa Psi Band Service Fraternity for organizing this event. '19 marked 60 years since producer-songwriter Barry Gordy Jr. formed a groundbreaking label first known as Tamla Records. Later renamed for its city's prized industry, Gordy's venture went on to become a driving force in its own right, popularizing its brand of soul and integrating American music at the height of the civil rights movement. Performing their first show of the 2019 season, Timeless Songs of the Motown Catalog, please welcome drum majors Rachel Anders, Greer Blackman, Shannon O'Donnell, Kate Tabling, and the University of Georgia Redcoat Band. Penned by Smokey Robinson, this was a hit for the Temptations in '66 and the career single for the group Rare Earth in 1970. This is Get Ready. Decades before it was introduced to a new generation by David Bowie and Mick Jagger, this single reached number 2 for Martha and the Vandellas. Here's Dancing in the Street, followed by hits with the Supremes and Four Tops. The Temptations, the Jackson 5, and Diana Ross were all important to the early success of Motown Records. The Redcoats performed their chart toppers featuring the Georgettes, Majorettes, Flagline, and Feature Twirler. Here are I Can't Get Next to You, I Want You Back, and ABC. And here's the Diana Ross hit, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. University of Georgia Redcoat Band, ladies and gentlemen. If you're interested in being a Redcoat or joining another of the University of Georgia bands during your collegiate career, please visit our website, bands.uga.edu, for more information. That address, once again, bands.uga.edu. You can also follow at UGA Redcoat Band on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You're invited to all UGA Band's concert performances. Tomorrow night, Dr. Jackie Hartenberger and the UGA Wind Symphony will perform. On October 1st, the Hodson Wind Ensemble, conducted by Dr. Cynthia Johnston Turner, will present a concert. Both events begin 7:30 p.m. at the UGA Performing Arts Center. At halftime of this Saturday's game versus Notre Dame, the Redcoat Band will present a very special halftime guest, you. Sanford Stadium will be converted into the world's largest karaoke club as the Redcoats present Sanford Sing-Along Gen X Edition. If you know this karaoke standard, feel free to sing along as the Redcoats present a sneak preview of this weekend's opener. Here's Journey's Don't Stop Believin'. about one more hand? A round of applause for the University of Georgia Redcoat Band. Thank you and have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate your being here. Drive safely.